look forward to the next one. Meanwhile, today's historic SpaceX launch has some people cleaning up after Starship exploded. Our CBS 4's Joe DeLeon is live. Joe, there was a lot of spots on a lot of cars out there.
Oh, yes, there was, Derek. And you know what? After the explosion of SpaceX's Starship, 24 miles off the coast of South Padre Island, many residents here within the city of Port Isabel found themselves walking outside and discovered their vehicles were covered in what looked like dust. After what some say was a successful launch, Port Isabel residents found residue on their vehicles left by the SpaceX Starship. It's a brown powder-like substance that covered their cars and other property.
I was like, oh, well, it's been worse because we have dust storms around here, so it's like, it was okay, and it wiped out real easily, so it's not a big deal.
While the residue is troubling for some, residents were more concerned with the loud trembling that took place in their homes during the launch.
It was quite trembly, actually. I was on the second floor of my house, and it was pretty trembly. The floor shook. The windows were shaking, so it was pretty scary.
Joseph Watts has been traveling to see rocket launches for most of his life. He says the residue may be particles of stainless steel or inner tubing from the rocket.
I'm thinking, pieces of stainless. I mean, that whole booster is all stainless. Could have been, internal plumbing. It could have been pieces of the rockets, of the jet engines themselves.
Watts says there might be some people who are collecting these particles as souvenirs of today's historic launch.
Could be a souvenir. We'll see it on eBay, for millions of dollars, right?
Now, today marks the second attempt of the flight test for the Starship. Monday's test was scrubbed due to a frozen valve, and there has been no word yet on when future tests will be conducted. Working for you in the city of Port Isabel, I'm Joe DeLeon. Back to you guys.
Thanks, Joe. I guess third time will be the charm for that one.